Good morning, class. So today we're going to finish up Diary of a Wimpy Kid. We're almost done. It won't take us that long. So we are starting here on Tuesday. At school today, the teachers let us outside after lunch. It took about 5 seconds for someone to realize the cheese was missing from its spot on the blacktop. Look at there. Hey! So they notice that the cheese is gone. Everyone crowded around to look at where the cheese used to be. Nobody could believe it was actually gone. People started coming up with these crazy theories about what happened to it. Somebody said maybe the cheese grew legs and walked away. It took all my self-control to keep my mouth shut. And if Rowley wasn't standing right there, I honestly don't know if I could have kept quiet. Because remember they forced him to eat it. Look at there. So here he is, and Rowley's going do. A couple of guys who were arguing over what had happened to the cheese were the same ones who were egging me and Rowley on yesterday afternoon. So I knew it wasn't going to be long before someone put 2 and 2 together and figured out that we must have had something to do with it. Rowley was starting to panic, and I didn't blame him either. If the truth ever came out about how the cheese disappeared, Rowley would be finished, and we'd have moved out of the state, maybe even out of the country. That's when I decided to speak up. I told everyone that I knew what had happened to the cheese. I said I was sick of it being on the blacktop, and I just decided to get rid of it once and for all. For a second there, everyone just froze. I thought people were going to start thanking me for what I did, but boy, was I wrong. I really wish I had worded my story a little differently, because if I threw away the cheese, guess what that meant? That meant that I had the cheese touch. Scream! Ah! I wonder how this is going to end. Oh, June. So we're at the end of the school year here. Friday. Well, if Rowley appreciated what I did for him last week, he hasn't said it. But we've started hanging out after school again. So I guess that means that we're back to normal. Here, it says, diaper rash ahead. Bah ha ha. So we're playing video games together. I can honestly say that so far, having the cheese touch hasn't been that bad. It got me out of doing the square dance unit in PE, but because no one wanted to partner up with me, and I've had the whole lunch table to myself every single day. Today was the last day of school, and they handed out yearbooks after 8th period. I flipped to the class favorites page, and here was the picture that was waiting for me. So this is class clown. It's Rowley, and he says, Zooey mama. All I can say is if someone wants a free yearbook, they can dig one out of the trash in the back of the cafeteria. You know, Rowley can have class clown for all I care. But if he ever gets too big for his britches, I'll remind him that he was the guy that ate the cheese. The end.